Hello, and welcome to Esri Law Firm Podcast, the show that shares interesting issues about the law where you can actually relate with their daily life. I'm your host, Nozulaika, and today we'll be talking about civil claim, another hope to bully victims. As you know, school bullying is among the most prevalent problems in the society and become a very crucial issue discussed by all levels of the society. There are a lot of cases reported, such as the case of T. Naveen and Navy Cadet Officer Zulfarhan Osman Zulkarnain. These are one of the big cases about bullying that has happened in Malaysia. Failure to address this issue will have bad consequences and impact for students in particular. Bullying has long-lasting effect on the victims and also the aggressors. Various ways have been introduced to tackle these issues, and among them is through enforcement of law. In Malaysia, raging will only become issue of law when the victims suffer physical injury or death, but they're not comprehensive to cover mental as well as emotional torture. Little do you know, there are various types of bullying, where there are also not just physical injuries, physical torture, but they are also emotional. Alright, most of people out there always relate cases in bullies are always crime. But many people are not aware with the existence of another legal remedies to the victims of bullying instead of punishments, where we can also actually go through a civil suit. Where this medium is rarely been known to the people because most of them only linked these activities of bullying with crimes. However, it should be noted that in seeking justice for the victims and defending the victims, civil lawsuit for compensation against the bullies is also one of the way to resolve these issues that has been increasing in Malaysia. This position has been highlighted and proven when recently the cases of a student from Kuala Terengganu High Court ordered 9 parties, including 5 former students of Sultan Mahmud Science Secondary School, SASMA, to pay a sum fees to the victims, which has been bullied 4 years ago. Where the case in Terengganu, the victim has filed and claimed 2 million in 2017, which includes also the damages, which as a result to the victim suffered emotional stress and trauma as well as loss of his hearing due to his right eardrum ruptured and can no longer engage with water-based activities after being beaten, kicked and slapped by the senior student. As you know, these cases has been increasing in Malaysia. So what can we actually do to stop this issue from still happening in our country? Well, to me, the first step is for people to actually understand what are the types of bullying. Not just we're talking about physical bullying, where there are actually a few types of bullying, such as sexual bullying, verbally, cyberbullying, where it's actually, people now are engaging with social medias. So there are actually a lot of cases of bullying here in Malaysia, where cyberbullying cases are also increasing because due to all the slander commands, viral videos and stuff like that, which caused emotional stress, trauma towards the victim. And so I strongly believe that we actually have to identify what are the types of bullying that is happening around us, so that not only just the victim voicing out their opinions, it's also the main important key factor of people to also acknowledge what's happening around them, identify what's happening towards your friends, your family, even your sister, your brother, your close friends. You have to actually be concerned on what is actually happening towards your surrounding. Alright, so coming back to the cases happened in Kuala Terengganu, where the student of Sultan Mahmud Science Secondary School, where the judge, Dato' Zainal Azman Abdul Aziz, actually held the school accountable due to absence of control, where the bully has actually happened and took place in the chief prefect's dormitory. And he further commented because one of the wardens actually did not carried out their duties as per stated in the duty roster. So therefore, this shows that how civil suit on compensation plays a vital role in protecting bully victims when it involves victims' physical and mental injuries and ensures a positive development as it is succeeded in defending the victim. So as you know, this decision shows how deep the impact of bullying is on the future of the bully and the victims. It is not just a matter of having fun and stuff like that, but it is a serious matter, then people should understand this. It is also a lesson that not only the bullies will be held accountable, but also those people who have the duties related to these issues. As I've mentioned before, these issues and guide that I've mentioned earlier, where we should actually analyze and understand the surrounding before the bullying cases happen. Despite the alarming cases regarding bullying, little attention was paid to the absence of any specific legislations dealing with bullying in Malaysia. Therefore, beside the claim of civil suit and also through criminal action, it is also suggested that specific law should be enacted or existing law to be amended or revised in order to provide extensive protection and deter the issue of school bullying in Malaysia and also including workplace. So I strongly believe that if we increase the awareness of bullying cases, we can actually do something about it. So to wrap up this session for today, we can see that the after effect arises after these Terengganu bully cases when there is urge from the society to the school and even the government to address this problem in utmost urgency and holistic manner. It shows that how civil claims succeeded in playing into actions to serve justice to the victims. This current legal position has opened the eyes of all the publics and the awareness to combat bullying and also gives hope to victims to restore justice. Okay, that's all from this episode. Stay tuned to our next podcast episode for more interesting topic that we will share. Thank you for listening. Do follow our Instagram and Facebook, Azri Law Firm. And I'm Nur Zulaika, signing out.